Hello? I don't do. I just the one go live. They go live. Don't enter live. Right? They call me. Alpha. Now, if you check now, you will see say I don't go live. I just did live now. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon, every one of you. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a very quick one. Let me appreciate those of you that have come in. Oba Ezuonu Ogechuku, my own one and only Ayo, let's go. Thank you. Okay, Ilon, thank you. My personal person, Ayo, let's go. My day has been very terrific. Terrific. Yeah. But I thank God. On a lighter mood, we're going to do this. There is a video and a town hall, and a town hall meeting of Biafran in Macau about 8 years ago or more. Yeah, Mazin Namdekanu was there in Asia, in that beautiful Asian country called Macau, and then one Efulefu from Edo, one Efulefu from Edo, one Nigerianist, confronted him, challenged him, and there is the virtue, there's this special virtue in Mazin Namdekanu that so many of us wonder how he manages to have that self-control. And Mazi Simon Ekpa also exhibits that wonderful virtue. The virtue of listening to you talk. Even when you are talking bad about him, he will listen to you talk. And then when you finish talking, they will now lecture you. When they lecture you, you will now, if you really want to learn, you will humble yourself and learn. But if you don't want to learn, and maybe you are a completely condemned fellow, you know that you don't have no redemption for you. You are already a reprobate. You are gone. So this particular encounter of Mazi Namdekanu with this Okoko, this Okoko, one Nigerian is something that you will really love to listen to. And please, as you're coming in, just continue to hit the like button, so that people will converge, and let's listen to Onyendu himself. Onyendu wants to lecture us today. Some of us may have listened to this message, some of us may not have. But even if you have listened to it before, there is something you must learn from Onyendu today once again. There are so many things about this, our leader, that is unique. Our leader have, he is a well, schooled person. And not only is he schooled and learned, he also took time to learn everything about the zoo. He learned everything about Nigeria. He learned everything about Britain. He knew Ebe Ministry Bano Piubogo. So he understood them completely. That is why he remains unrepentant about Biafra. Unrepentant. Because he has understood everything. That's why you see today, everything he has ever said, they are all coming to pass. Every damn thing Ambassador Mikado has said, have spoken about the zoo, about Africa, about the world. You see them coming to pass. It is because, he is open to truth, and the light of God have lighted up his spirit. So everything that comes out from him is whiter than white and whiter than snow. So we are going to learn from him today. I'm telling you, you will really enjoy. It's not a long one. That's why you need to come here around here, because I don't even know if our prime minister might be coming live. So it's also a good thing that this one is not going to take our time. It's not going to take our time because it's less than 1 hour. It's about, let me say, 30 something minutes, almost 40 minutes. So, and it will be done. So you don't want to miss it. You want to start from the very beginning of this particular, and spiritual too. Very spiritual, yeah. Very, very spiritual. Yeah. Yeah. Those criminals are there on great platform at the moment, ranting and crying. Yeah, I know that, I know. They are just let's not pay attention to them. We are busy. We're busy working to restore Biafra. You know, people come out every time. And those who are killing people in Biafra land, those who are killing people in Biafra land, those who are killing people in Biafra land. So what you'll be busy telling people is those who are killing people in Biafra land. Don't we know those who are killing people in Biafra land? Don't we know? Don't we know that the people that are compromised, that are killing people in Biafra land, people that come out, they say their accountability. They can nothing to write home about, nothing to offer. Those who are killing people in Biafra land. Samaneka is killing people in Biafra land. We are going to stop Samaneka making noise. And 4 people will be listening to you, vomiting jargon from your mouth. So let's go and listen to Hamadike himself. I need to take my back up so that I will know, I'll be sure that the thing is talking. Yeah. I'll be sure that it is talking. Yeah. I couldn't imagine about for my live program ever. Okay, let's go to my channel. All right. Yeah, please share. Tag everyone you know. We want to cruise with our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu himself. The gospel of truth, the light of truth. You're going to hear now. And he's so patient, very patient. The young man came, confronted him, talked all jargon about him, tried to even insult him. He did not say anything. He just allowed the boy to talk. After I finished talking, he said, okay, I'm going to school you now. I'm going to dismantle everything you said here. And the idiots started making noise up and down. Let's go there now. Let's go.
Question to us. I have just concluded my speech, and people are giving us, of course, questioning us as a result of that. Please, once again, please, your name and where you come from.
Thank you. I said my name is Victory. I'm from Edo State, and I'm an architecture student here. I want to ask some questions, and I have some few things to say. Now, Mr. Kanu started by saying that Africa today is poor because Biafra does not exist. Brothers and sisters, I was in Nigeria 2 weeks ago, and I wept. I wept when I entered Lagos because the situation of that country is catastrophic. But let's be honest with ourselves. Let's ask ourselves one question. Is it division or is it unity that will bring us together? In Africa today, there are countries that are suffering. Can you name one country that has survived out of division? South Sudan today, 5 years ago, they broke out, but the country is in serious struggle. He started by saying that Africa is poor because Biafra does not exist. But seriously, brothers and sisters, I do not believe in that. Now, Africa is poor because of supremacy, because of Western imperialism. That is what we should tackle. Brothers and sisters, let us see ourselves as brothers. I'm saying this right now because I am a Nigerian and I feel what this man is doing here today is treason. Secondly, he said Asia became rich. Most of the countries here became rich because of Japan. I'll tell you one thing. China, you're in China, brother, right now. China has a population of 1.4 billion, and it didn't start by one day. You know, China actually was a country of different factions. They had warlords, and people had, you know, different ethnicities. They were ruled before by people called the Manchus, all right? But today, the majority of Chinese are Hans, but they all live, they work in unity, and China is a prosperous country in the world today. Also, he spoke about slave trade, how people came and took our people out and used them as slaves. Now, the real problem you should have in mind, the real problem in the world today is the British. That is the problem. The white man is the black man's problem. Those are the people we should face. Africa has to unite, not just Nigeria, not Biafra. The entire Africa has to unite, and we need to know the problem. If we begin to create artificial borders today, borders that are not meant to be there, problem will continue. You speak about Biafra. I'm a Benin person, and I want to tell you, I don't know if you guys know about this, but have you heard about the Benin Empire? I will speak about the Benin Empire. If he knows probably about the Benin Empire. The Benin Empire actually, back in those days, was an empire that had a vast land area. But what happened? The British came and they broke it down. I will tell you one thing. In the Benin Empire, in 1897, the British came. When they came, what they wanted to do, they did the Benin massacre. Now, I'll ask everybody one question here today. In Nigeria, which country or which empire or which group of people, what ethnicity fought against the British for the amalgamation of Nigeria? None, apart from the Benin Empire. Now, it was after the Benin Empire was conquered, that was when the northern and the southern protectorate of Nigeria was amalgamated. So, brothers and sisters, what is the purpose of saying all this? It is because as human beings, we must think with our common sense. It is very important. As black men sitting down here, we will not be brainwashed by anybody. I admire people trying to gain freedom, but what do we gain freedom for? We need to gain freedom from white supremacy. We need to gain freedom from imperialism. We need to love ourselves. We are above hatred. Now, Mr. Kanu, over time, has spoken about how he's getting help from countries like Israel and some other countries like that. Now, during the civil war in Nigeria, these are countries that helped us. But Israel as a country today remains one of the most racist countries against blacks. And we sit here and we listen to this man bringing and preaching words that will divide us. I'm ashamed. I'm really, really, really ashamed. He spoke about something else. He said, the Biafran radio today is more popular than BBC. That's a very huge lie. BBC has over 300 million users. That's bigger. That's larger than the population of the entire Nigeria. There is no way that I will accept that this radio is more than BBC. That is not the point of coming here. There are more important things for us to talk about. Now, the problem, the serious problem we are having in Nigeria is not our ethnic diversity. Hold on a minute, bro. Is not ethnic diversity. That is a blessing for us. It is unity that we need. We cannot continue to divide ourselves. We are one race. We need to see ourselves as one. There is no need. I'm fully aware. I'm not stupid. I'm a student. I'm fully aware of the atrocities that were committed during the World War. I know how many Biafrans died. But think about it, brothers. Do we want most of those people to die again in Nigeria? I'm not speaking out of fear. Okay? And I want to ask Mr. Kanu one question today. He keeps calling Nigeria a zoo. I want to say something. Nigeria is not a zoo. And if you are here today, you travel to Macau, I believe you use a passport to come to this place. And if you are holding a Nigerian passport and you call Nigeria a zoo, that makes you an animal. I'll say something else. He said, he's speaking totally about Hausa men. Don't you think this man is preaching hatred within us? We know Nigeria has a lot of problem, but separating this country, is that the solution? Let us ask ourselves that question. Let's be honest. Is breaking down Nigeria the solution to the problem right now? We know Biafra wants to be free, but free from what? Free from what? Africa is being misled today, being looted. Central African Republic is not settled. South Sudan is not settled. Somalia, look at Eritrea. People are looting us, and those are the white men. And we come here and we still talk about dividing ourselves. Is that possible? No, that's not possible. They took people from our land and took them to Americas. What we should be doing today is building ourselves and inviting those people back home and let them come back home. Now, the Igbo people today in Nigeria, You guys are very, very familiar with somebody called Mrs. Okonjo-Iweala. This is a woman who was the finance minister of Nigeria, and all through her time in that position, I won't say she made positive impact in Nigeria. No, she didn't. He complained about Buhari not. I'm not a support of ethnic bias against anybody. He complained about Buhari not calling what's it called, ministers and all that. We all know the problem, because Nigeria is being ruled by a bunch of corrupt people. I don't care if it's Hausa man. A Benin man should be able to come out tomorrow and say that he wants to be the president of Nigeria. Just like Obama came out from Hawaii and became the president of the United States. We cannot continue like this. We need to be very, very honest with ourselves. I am bleeding within when I heard this man saying some things. This is not the right way, brothers and sisters. What we are doing today is totally, bluntly, and extremely wrong. What we should be doing is how to change Nigeria. What we should be doing is how to change Africa as a whole, how to come together and unite. Even Bob Marley himself spoke about how Africa should unite. These are people that we should aspire again to. Listen to Louis Farrakhan of the United States. He speaks about how Africa should unite, and we come here still want to create artificial borders in Africa. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. He said that, okay, the Igbo believe in fairness and injustice, but what I've heard this man say so far, he's been biased. What I've heard this man say so far, he has vested interest in him. All the interest he's talking about is based on the fact that he wants the Igbo people to rule Nigeria. I don't have any problem with that. Fine, I know you guys want your freedom, but bros, this is not just give me a moment. This is not the issue right now. I'm not saying Igbo people should not rule or they shouldn't have their sovereignty or whatever. But Nigeria is a country that has different ethnicities. And what if everybody begins to stand up? As a Benin person, what if I say we want independence? As a Yoruba man, if he comes out and decides to speak that, oh, I want independence, would Nigeria be settled? Let us think. I want to ask us this question. If Mr. Kanu can tell me about one country in the world that has been what they are today based on the fact that they broke up, that they are doing really well today, and I will be very, very delighted, especially in Africa. So, brothers and sisters, let us use our common sense. We must use our common sense. This man is brainwashing us, and if I dare him to bring out his passport right now, if he can't bring out his passport right now and show it to all of us, then we confirm his nationality. If he's Nigerian, then we see that passport. I'm ready to burn my passport for this man. And everybody here, if you are willing, burn your Nigerian passport and let's go to Nigeria. Excuse me. He should not be here. Excuse me, please. Mr. Francis, please. Mr. Francis, listen, I respect everyone here, okay? I have so much respect for you. I've traveled a lot in these countries here in Asia, and I know what we pass through as Nigerians. But believe me, segregation, either ethnic, racial, whatever it is, will not help us. We need to come together. If the Igbo people want people to look towards them, then Mr. Kanu should go on to his state.
Hello, sorry, the thing is cracking. I need to refresh it. 1 minute. And I saw a comment. Somebody asking. Somebody saying, while listening to this, Edu Gina Tijani say, while listening to this, you people need to be very smart. Eh? Do you think I will bring anything that will not inspire you on my platform? You think I will bring anything that will not bless you? This is a lecture Mazen American was giving, and one idiot came there to challenge him. He allowed him to talk. So be patient and listen to all the talk, and then let Mazen American address the issue while listening to this. If you don't want to listen to it, you go now. If you don't want to listen to it, you go. Just go. That's why you people will not learn. Let me refresh this thing, please. Everything the idiot said there, Mazen Namdekano, that is my author, and he used the opportunity. Master can use the opportunity to lecture everyone about the zoo, about the world, about a lot of things, so that the whole world will understand, what the zoo is all about, and why the zoo must end and should end.
The fact that they broke up, that they are doing really well today, and I will be very, very delighted, especially in Africa. So, brothers and sisters, let us use our common sense. We must use our common sense. This man is brainwashing us, and if I dare him to bring out his passport right now, if he can't bring out his passport right now and show it to all of us, then we confirm his nationality. If he's Nigerian, then we see that passport. I'm ready to burn my passport for this man. And everybody here, if you are willing, burn your Nigerian passport and let's go to Nigeria. Excuse me. He should not be here. Excuse me, please. Mr. Francis, please. Mr. Francis, listen, I respect everyone.
The protocols in the meeting, they want to stop him. They want to kick him out. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is telling them, leave him. Let him talk. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants him to vomit all the foolishness he has in him. You see how he's talking? And when they are talking as if they are intelligent. Speaking English. You understand? Speaking English from today to tomorrow. But empty score. Empty. Completely empty. Just watch. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to answer him now, he'll be behaving like a mad animal. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now ask them to throw him away because he cannot wait and receive sense and learn.
One here, okay? I have so much respect for you. I've traveled a lot in these countries here in Asia, and I know what we pass through as Nigerians. But believe me, segregation, either ethnic, racial, whatever it is, will not help us. We need to come together. If the Igbo people want people to look towards them, then Mr. Kanu should go to his state and model his state, develop your state, and let other people look forward to your state. And we can vote for you as the president of Nigeria. So you've made ill references. You've spoken about how.
Can I address some of the questions you're raising? Because
hold on. When I'm done,
I want to address you. I want to address what you're saying.
Listen to me. Okay, fine. You guys may be agitated about everything I've said.
No, I'm going to respond to you. Why am I
listen, but if as a human being, even if as a black man, we continue like this, we will never, ever.
Sorry, guys. I always mute myself most of the times, and I don't remember to unmute myself when I'm talking. Now, what was I saying? I said this guy has spoken for 10 good minutes. He has spoken for 10 good minutes, and he is attending the lecture that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is conducting. And look at the audacity in him. Look at the rudeness. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after 10 minutes, told him, wait, let me address all the things you have said now. Just let me address. He said, look, when I'm done. When you are done, what? You are done from what? You have already spoken. Let me address your this. Look at it. No brain, no sense. And I was saying that it's the same thing you can see from this idiot, that Ghana boy, that is making noise now on this platform. The same thing. They speak English from today till tomorrow. You think they have something in their head. Empty. Nothing to offer. Empty. They are very good at finding fault. But now, the real rudiment of the thing, the key of the subject. What is the solution? How did you become what you became? How did you become so useless as a country that nobody wants to associate with you? Your passport is so useless. Your economy has become the worst. Yet there is the best things of this life coming from your land. They're asking you, let me address, when I'm done. Ambassador Mekano, with such a virtue of humility and tolerance. Humility and tolerance in a leader. That is why he's Onyendu. You see the way that guy was talking? He was insulting Ambassador Mekano. He was saying, this guy is brainwashing you. This guy is nothing. This guy is this, that. Ambassador Mekano he didn't attack him. But he just gave him the time to talk. And now watch and listen carefully and see how Ambassador Mekano will address him now. I'm telling you.
Agitated about everything I've said.
No, I'm going to respond to you. Why am I
listen? But if as a human being, even if as a black man, we continue like this, we will never, ever, I swear with my life today, if as black men we fail to see the fact that we need to unite, irrespective of our ethnicity, we will not go anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I welcome it. The reason why I allowed him to speak is because I want to address. I think this is the very first time we're encountering this, and I want to start from the beginning. You said that imperialism is the problem. Is that correct? Is that what you said? Yes or no? And that the British is the problem. Did Britain practice imperialism in Africa or not? Are they part of the problem? They are the major cause of the problem. Who created Nigeria? Yes, the British. So if Britain, can you give, I want the world to hear him, please. Come, because the world, come, give him the microphone, please. No, not that one, so that people can hear his response on the radio, because the whole world is listening, please. Because sometimes in life is that the reason why I don't debate with people from the zoo is because they don't come. I want us to learn from each other.
Sir, please. I will have to warn you. We'll have problems if you keep calling us a zoo. I don't know what this man is talking about. You should address people as mature adults. Don't come here and start calling Nigeria a zoo. It makes no sense. It doesn't make you have the spirit of leadership. Is this how Mandela brought
And I want to start from the beginning. You said that imperialism is the problem. Is that correct? Is that what you said? Yes or no?
This to myself. Oh. Why am I always doing this to myself? I'm always muting this thing. Eh? Hey, and that is when I must have finished saying all the good things I want to say. That is when I will now look at the comments. Hey, Chineke Ndoje. God. God have mercy on me. You guys, you know the problem, eh? Why I don't normally see the comments, eh? The system I'm using, when I want to, I'm always open to the page from where I'm streaming. So I don't see the comment. It is when I finish talking that I will now look at the comment and I will see that there was no sound. Too bad. So what was I saying before? I said this guy, he picked offense immediately. He got angry. Immediately, Master Abikanu said, this is the reason why I don't like debating with people in the zoo. The guy got angry. He carried stone. And I was saying that I like the way our brother did this video. You know, you saw when the guy was talking, our brother that did this video, he put the face of somebody that opened his eyes. His eyes are like a frog and mouth like this and that. You know, he did it to show you how ugly and how undesirable and how irresponsible and how, you know, disgusting, you know, that person is looking. You understand? So I like that. And when it came to the point where Master Abdukanu called Nigeria a zoo, the zoo nature in the idiots now came out immediately. You know, he started displaying the characteristics of a zoo. You just see it. He carried some calling Nigeria a zoo. Nigeria is not a zoo. And I was saying, some of these people, some of these idiots, you know, that were angry that Master Abdukanu called Nigeria a zoo, they are still the same number of people today that come back and say, oh, Master Abdukanu was right, though. He even called Nigeria a zoo. He was even very nice. He used a nice word for Nigeria because the situation in Nigeria is even worse than zoo. Most of them have worse description for Nigeria today because they are saying that Master Abdukanu was too nice to have given Nigeria a zoo. Because if you come to a zoo, things are organized in the zoo. Animals respect themselves in the zoo. Everybody they face in own cage. Everybody they mind their own business for inside zoo. But Nigeria is a disaster. Upside down. Chinekebe, and nothing works in Nigeria. Things work in the zoo, but things doesn't work in Nigeria. So Master Abdukanu was even nice. You understand? So the guy was angry. Hey. And I said, shut up your mouth. Even if you like carry stone, fight from today to tomorrow. Nigeria is worse than a zoo. It's worse than a zoo. So if Nigeria were even a zoo, people can say, okay, we can fix it. Because Nigeria cannot even be described. There's no description for Nigeria. Because a zoo, it is someone that built a zoo. So if something is wrong with a zoo, the people that built it will come and fix it. But Nigeria is not like that. The people that built and created Nigeria, they created it that way for their own interest. So, and they have left, and they have benefited from what they did. So, they are not interested in coming back to fix it. They're not interested. Excuse me. Excuse me there. Oh my God. They are not interested in coming back to fix it. They are just okay. They're just okay with what they created and they're happy about it. You understand? So that is why, you know, Master Abdukanu encountered this. And Master Abdukanu said that was the very first time such an encounter, you know, had ever happened in their meetings. That's the very first time they had such an encounter in their meetings. So he was ready to address it headlong and treat it, you know, with utmost, you know, importance and address the issues the guy raised. And that's what he's going to do now. So let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see. The guy carried on.
Thank you. I welcome it. The reason why I allowed him to speak is because I want to address. I think this is the very first time we're encountering this, and I want to start from the beginning. You said that imperialism is the problem. Is that correct? Is that what you said? Yes or no? And that the British is the problem. Did Britain practice imperialism in Africa or not? Are they part of the problem? They are the major cause of the problem. Who created Nigeria? Yes, the British. So if Britain, can you give, I want the world to hear him, please. Come, because the world, come, give him the microphone, please. No, not that one, so that people can hear his response on the radio, because the whole world is listening, please. Because sometimes in life is that the reason why I don't debate with people from the zoo is because they don't come. I want us to learn from each other.
Sir, please. I will have to warn you. We'll have problems if you keep calling us a zoo. I don't know what this man is talking about. You should address people as mature adults. Don't come here and start calling Nigeria a zoo. It makes no sense. It doesn't make you have the spirit of leadership. Is this how Mandela brought?
I have not been. I don't raise my voice.
Wait, hold up. Is this how Mandela? Is this how? No, I'm getting agitated. I don't like what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
He should stop calling Nigeria a zoo. I'm not saying this because of my own interest.
We are not here to argue.
You see that is the problem. You see, people don't understand. Since he is not since he doesn't want to. We are live on the air.
Are you doing this?
Listen to me.
Do you want to stay here or not?
Listen to me.
Do you want to stay here or not?
This meeting is for indigenous people of Biafra.
Do you want to stay here or not?
For your brother. That is why you are. Listen to me. Listen. No. I'm not offending you,
bro. This is not.
No, I don't call you.
I think that it's about time that he leaves because he doesn't want to. That's the thing. They don't debate. They don't debate. They don't debate. They don't debate. That is the thing about that's the world is listening. He's a typical.
No, he should ask the right way. He should not call us.
My goodness me.
My
he
brother.
should write this is treason, man. He should talk the right thing.
My
Say
brother,
the right thing,
my
man.
brother.
Bro, I have so much respect for you.
Listen to me. I don't want to send you out.
You can't send me out.
I will send you
You
out.
can't.
I will do it. I will send
That is somebody that was given chance to talk. And when he spoke, he used all manner of disrespectful words, disrespecting the person that was talking. And now, this is somebody that ran away from Nigeria. He's not in Nigeria. He's not in Nigeria. He ran away from Nigeria because things are not okay for him. And he's in Macau. And somebody is talking about the problems in Nigeria that made him to run away for a better life. And he is there in Macau fighting. Zoological Republic. Fighting somebody that is telling him that this is the problem you have that made you to run away from that place. And if we can get it right, we don't need to be running away. Whatever it is you are looking for that made you to leave your home and come to Macau, if you have it in your home, you will come to Macau. Do you think if I have all the good things that I desire, that I want, and I work and I get them, what will I be doing in Italy? I won't be here. And the reason why I am making every effort for things to work for me so that I will return back home, that is why the reason I'm making every effort is because I want to go back home. I am making every effort. Join to this movement. Support Biafra so that I will go back home and become what I want to be in life and enjoy my home. Enjoy my home. You understand? This is somebody. Onye na chijere aka. Okoko na chijere aka. Ya na long. Chineke na mere. You see, anyone a chance okwu. Okuchi ihe niile ji ya n'ọnụ okwucha. Masina Bekano did not attack him. He did not silence him. He did not shut him up. He finished talking. Now Masina Bekano is talking about the place where he came from, that things are not working. He said, no. Shut up your mouth. Don't tell us that this is. Some of them are still like that today. They are still like that today. And they were telling him, we can kick you out. He said, you cannot.
I think that it's about time that he leaves because he doesn't want to. That's the thing. They don't debate. They don't debate. They don't debate. They don't debate. That is the thing about that's the world is listening. He's a typical.
No, he should ask the right way. He should not call us.
My goodness me.
My brother.
This is treason, man. You should talk the right thing.
My
Say
brother,
the right thing,
my
man.
brother.
Did you hear what he said? He said, this is treason. He said, this is treason, man. Oh, no to lie, Mohammed. This is treason, man. Go, obedience.
They don't debate. They don't debate. They don't debate. That is the thing about that's the world is listening. He's a typical.
No, he should ask the right way. He should not call us.
My goodness me.
My brother.
This is treason, man. You should talk the right thing.
My
Say
brother,
the right thing,
my
man.
brother.
Bro, I have so much respect for you.
Listen to me. I don't want to send you out.
You can't send me out.
I will send you
You
out.
can't.
I will do it. I will send. No. I don't want. Listen. If you don't stop shouting,
People shouldn't worry. There's a Nigerian, that's the way they behave. They don't debate. They are like wild beasts and animals. They don't reason.
I respect your brother.
I want the world to hear them. That's the way they are. They never debate. I allowed him to speak, but for me to demolish the garbage he was saying, he won't let me. I'm just here watching them demonstrating.
No, I don't want him. If you want to say something again, you just say. I don't want him to continue. No, please.
Go and sit down, my friend. Go and sit down. You don't debate. You don't know how to debate. Go and sit down. You don't debate. I'm going to answer. I have your questions here to answer. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Sit down. Go and sit down before I address the world. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. So I will demolish the garbage you came up with line by line. I went to school and I want to prove it to you that I am educated now. Line by line, deconstruction of the garbage you came up with. You said that Britain is the problem, British imperialism is the problem. Who created Nigeria? Britain created Nigeria, and if Britain is the problem, anything they created is also a problem. Simple common sense that demolishes the garbage you come up with. That's number one. You mentioned artificial borders. Who created artificial borders? Is it not the white man? Is it not the white man? You are telling me that having the zoo called Nigeria is a homogeneous society? Do we speak the same language? Do we eat the same food? Do we have the same religion? When was the zoo created? 1914. Is that very clear or not? In 1914, it is a zoological republic. It's a zoo. That's what it is. It's a zoo. Complete, and see the way they behave like wild animals. A complete animal. You can see the way they behave. The world is listening to them. That is how they are. Baboons and monkeys. They are. I want to demolish his petty, childish argument. That is the way they are. They call Radio Biafra and they rant. It's a good thing I have them here today, so I can demolish their nonsensical argument. Can we please proceed? He has ranted as a baboon. Maybe Buhari can give him some change. Maybe pay his school fees. He's very hungry and he's very poor. The zoo is a zoo. It's as simple as that. I will continue. He said that the world is listening, please. We are addressing the junk that he came up with. I want to demolish it. He said that it was only Benin people that fought the British. Maybe he has not heard of Ekumeku and that's a massacre. That's why I said they don't go to school in the zoo. That's why I call them baboon.
I need to refresh. I need to refresh it very quickly. Let me refresh it quickly. It's cracking. Zoological Republic. Hey, God. Excuse me. All right.
They are nonsensical argument. Can we please proceed? He has ranted as a baboon. Maybe Buhari can give him some change. Maybe pay his school fees. He's very hungry and he's very poor. The zoo is a zoo. It's as simple as that. I will continue. He said that the world is listening, please. We are addressing the junk that he came up with. I want to demolish it. He said that it was only Bini people that fought the British. Maybe he has not heard of Ekumeku and the Asaba massacre. That's why I say they don't go to school in the zoo. That's why I call them baboons and monkeys. They're not learned people. They don't read. Ekumeku. Go and ask for that name and they will tell you. We fought the British every inch of the way. That is why they hate us. He also said he may have dealt with artificial borders. It was actually the so-called Nigeria that is founded on artificial border. I wanted to educate him. I don't know why he's running. I want to let this child understand that you have Yoruba in Benin Republic. Is that true or false? Who divided the Yoruba of Benin Republic and the Yoruba of the zoo? Who divided them? He is talking about that. You know, I want people that when next time I want those that went to school. Not children who didn't read. It was actually your so-called Nigeria that introduced artificial boundaries in the first place. For your information, because you are not learned. He said that Radio Biafra is not more popular than the BBC. Is that true? Do we run tuning? Do we run it? Independent organization. We trended at #1 before we went to our own app. Banon.
Banon.
People who did not go to school. He said that the zoo is not a zoo. It is worse than a zoo. Nigeria is worse than a zoological republic. It is far more worse. He said that we preach hate. Is that not what he said? He said I preach hate. Is that correct? Have you heard of what the Sadwana of Sokoto said about Igbo people? It's on YouTube. Do you think this student in Macau has actually seen it? Is that not hatred? Who said that they hate us first? Awasa Fulani said they hate Igbo people. Ahmadu Bello came out and said it before I was born. I hate Igbo people.
Yes.
These are the so-called Nigerians. You know, there's something called hypocrisy and lack of intellect. That is the bane of a black man in Africa. And allow me to repeat what I said. Without Biafra, Africa is doomed. Without Biafra. And there's something called inference, because I'm learned. You draw inference. If you went to school in the zoo, I can't help you because I'm learned. The reason why Japan is key is because of this. The same thing happened in Europe. It is called competition, in case you don't know. You don't build an economy based on sentiment. You build it based on competition. Why don't all the casinos in Macau come together and be one happy big casino? Because you stifle human creativity and ingenuity if you remove competition. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Let me continue to demolish the frivolous and nonsensical argument. He mentioned Okonjo-Iweala did not do well. I wanted to ask him, can you name one Hausa Fulani or a Doman that did well in economy before in the zoo? The answer is zero. Absolute zilch. Because they don't understand the fundamentals of economics. Because you cannot run a viable modern economy in the absence of competition, for goodness sake. What Biafra provides will be a compelling platform to allow people to freely engage with one another based on mutual respect, not on some frivolous sentimentality. Let me tell you this garbage about black. We are all black. We are from Africa. Who told you we are one people? Who?
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I was going to refresh something and I hit the wrong button and refreshed this one.
Question to us. I have just concluded my speech, and people are. Why don't all the casinos in Macau come together and be one happy big casino? Because you stifle human creativity and ingenuity if you remove competition. Oh my goodness me. Let me continue to demolish the frivolous and nonsensical argument. He mentioned Okonjo-Iweala did not do well. I wanted to ask him, can you name one Hausa Fulani or a Doman that did well in economy before in the zoo? The answer is zero. Absolute zilch. Because they don't understand the fundamentals of economics. Because you cannot run a viable modern economy in the absence of competition, for goodness sake. What Biafra provides will be a compelling platform to allow people to freely engage with one another based on mutual respect, not on some frivolous sentimentality. Let me tell you this garbage about black. We are all black. We are from Africa. Who told you we are one people? Who told you we are one people? I ask you. Do you have my DNA inside you? Do you eat my food that I eat? Do your mother tie two-piece wrapper the way my mother does? What makes us the same people? I trace my ancestry and my lineage to the Holy Land of Israel. Where is yours? I don't know where these people went to school. I don't know. That is where they go to for strike for 3 years. At the 4th year, they graduate. You don't go to the library to go and read. Who brought hate into Nigeria? Did Nnamdi Azikiwe, and is Nnamdi Azikiwe not an Igbo man? Who fought for Nigeria to be independent? Who is more Nigerian than Nnamdi Azikiwe? Did the Yoruba vote for him? Did Hausa Fulani vote for him? Who peddled more hatred than Hausa Fulani? You don't go to YouTube to go and see things for yourself. You come here and you talk rubbish. You don't know who I am. Igbos to rule Nigeria. What utter garbage. To rule people who drive cattle from place to place. You must be drunk. I want people who are civilized. People who understand what hard work means. Do Hausa work hard? Do you think that all these things you're seeing in China, everywhere in Southeast of Asia, it fell from heaven? Hard work. Hard work. You're telling me about people that separated and they became viable. I will give you one simple example for your information. The United States of America was a colony of the British. And for your information, everybody who is somebody in America claimed their ancestry from Mary Rose. Mary Rose sailed from Southampton in England. English people. George Washington is English by ancestry. He said no to feudalism. He said no to monarchy because they understood that the fundamental basis of human advancement is based on the equality of one man to the other, not on having a king or a queen. Do you understand that? Differences of value system, that is what tells you who you are. Value system, not color or race. Value system. If you believe in the same fundamentals as I do, you and I can be in the same country, no problem. Not where one people believes in Rankadede, and other people are working very, very hard. After giving your summary or your summation, you failed to mention where the oil and gas comes from. You failed to mention how people are dying on the way to Europe. You failed to mention the slaughter of our people. You failed to mention the aggregation of everywhere that we have given to Yoruba. Before we came to liberate our people, let me remind you once again, we went to school to go and study. Very, very hard and very well. Nnamdi Azikiwe from Nkrumah, to an extent Patrice Lumumba, they came up with this nonsense, Africa Let's Unite garbage. They formed OAU. Is OAU working? Is OAU working? Their children are drowning on their way to Europe. Have they ever called a summit to discuss the plight of their children? I am a student of contemporary politics and economics. What determines a people who should be together is their value system, what they believe in. That is why you have communism. That is why you had capitalism in those days. Different sets of values. That was the problem between Cuba and America. Different sets of values. That was the problem also between the East and the West until the Iron Curtain fell. It is called value system. If you find commonality in a value system, you can coalesce and you can become one as a people. I welcome your critique. It is to let our people understand that we are prepared. I wrote everything you said down. I have torn it to pieces. What if you want you and I to be in a country together? You have to believe in what I believe in. I will give you a simple example. If you want to become a United States of America citizen, you pledge the oath. Is that not correct? Do you take the oath in America or not? Before they give you their passport, you must swear allegiance, isn't it? Oath of allegiance in America. You will swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, which means you can be Alakoba, you can be Islam, you can be Muslim, it doesn't matter. But you must swear to this, to uphold that piece of document. Inside it, it says everybody has the right to free speech. Do you understand? Everybody is born equal before the law. Everybody can go to court to seek redress. They did not say Sharia court. They said court, proper Judeo-Christian, Greco-Roman court. Is that true or false? You need to believe in democracy if you want to become an American. Is that true or false? It is called value system. If you don't like it, you prefer life in Saudi Arabia where they read the Quran and cut off your hand or your leg if you want to, then you go there. The value system of Saudi Arabia is based on Sharia, the laws of the Quran. If you like it, you go and join them. Value system. The zoo has none. Why do we call it a zoo? Yesterday, a policeman shot dead a certain lady called Comfort. Do you know why Comfort was killed? The husband has keke napep with the children inside it. Do you know why she was killed? Do you know why she was killed? 50 naira. People are saying, why don't you make Nigeria work? It can work someday. I want to live in a country where the police people don't carry guns. You want to live in a country where they carry guns. You and I don't see eye to eye, because before the white man came in my village, there was no police. Talk less of carrying a gun. Was there any stealing? Any criminality? Any war? No raping of women. This was before the white man came into our land. We had no police. But Hausa, I respect them. They had their own police. Yoruba, the Hausa used to be called Alakali. Do you remember that Alakali in primary school? Alakali. I don't begrudge you. I'm not against what you're doing as a person. I am telling you, before the British came, there was no Nigeria. Simple and short. Nigeria was what created artificial boundaries. If I may ask you, Mr. African, what is the meaning of the word Nigeria? Is it an African name? Is Nigeria an African name? It means nigger. Niger means nigger. In French, nigger is a Latin word. In French, it is called Niger. It means black. That's the meaning of it. Even yesterday, one of your musicians, Nigga Raw, changed his name to Mr. Raw. Why? Because in America, he went to Apple and said to Apple, I cannot sell my music. He's a Nigerian artist, a zoo artist, I should say. He said to them, why are you not selling my music? They said, you cannot answer this name here. He said, but this thing means nigger. Nigger means Niger. Niger Raw. That's what I answer. They said, no. Here is an offensive word. Remove it. He changed only yesterday to Mr. Raw. Change his name. Is the name Nigeria African? The answer is no. What is driving me mad is this. Who created Nigeria? Was Nigeria created by Africans? The answer is no. So what is, if the basis of your argument is that Britain, Europe, the white man is the problem, and you're trying to fight defending what the white man created, that means you're very foolish. You don't know your own argument then. You started very well and I supported you that imperialism is the problem, Britain is the problem. I agree. Then how come you are supporting something that Britain created not to serve your interest as a black person, but to serve their own imperialistic view of life? That is where your argument collapsed. I don't hate people. I don't dislike people. But anything that comes from that place is not worthy. There is this thinking and this saying, you know, our people, they put so much stock on passport. And I have said this thing before on Radio Biafra. And I will say it again. Which travel document do you think that George Washington was using when he fought the British in America? In case you don't know, the name George Washington is English. But he fought his own people saying, I don't want to live under a king. I believe that all men are born equal. That is George Washington's value system. It was at odds with that of King George in England. King George came to war. Americans fought and they beat the British. America became an independent country where men are born equal before God and before the laws of man. Different value system determines who you are. People from Edo call Radio Biafra to say, include Edo in, if you were listening before as you claim you do. I said no. Why did I say no? Because you have a respected monarchy that I respect myself. I like the institution of monarchy. The Oba of Benin, I respect very much. The institution, I do. If you bring them into Biafra, we are a republic. We will not have any Igwe, no Eze, no king. Everybody will be equal. Because we don't want to reduce or denigrate the institution, you can keep your Benin kingdom. All well and good, there is no problem. You want to go and get a Fulani man living in Sokoto to be in the same country with you. Okay, how about a Fulani brother who lives in Niger Republic? Do we leave them out? Now, who is bringing in artificial boundaries? You talk about bringing people together. How about Hausa that lives in Chad? How about Hausa in Ghana? Why don't we go for them as well? That is why before you come to debate us, you must get your facts straight. I don't believe, I love black people to get together and make merry. But practically speaking, it can never ever happen. Look at, I'll give you a civilized example. And that's the last point I'll make on this. Look at European Union. You know the EU, do you know them? Do you know the EU? You don't know European Union anymore? All of them are Christians, true or false? Not majority, all of them. Turkey wants to come in, they said no, because it's an Islamic country. Every country in the EU is Christian. They believe in democracy. They believe in free trade. They believe in free movement of goods and services, of labor and of people. Why, therefore, is Britain trying to leave the EU? If Britain is trying to leave the EU because they're afraid of German domination, because Germany has a better economy than them and will dominate them, they have the same religion, the same Greco-Roman, Judeo-Christian value system, all of them, they all go to church, either Catholic, Methodist, or Presbyterian, or Anglican. They believe in the cross, Christian. If they cannot be one in Europe that is advanced, how come in Africa, half is Shongo, the other one is Juju, the other one is Islam, the other one is Assemblies of God Church, the other one is Apostolic? How can you get them together to reason like one? He was telling, oh my goodness me. I said I will stop, but let me continue. He was telling me about, let us build one country. If I buy a bottle of Gouda in Omoaya, I can drink it in Omoaya town. If I go to Kanu and drink that same bottle of Gouda, you know what they will do to me? They will cut off my head, not flog you. They will cut off your head. Now, what type of, no, listen carefully. What type of country is that? Where you can drink beer somewhere, but the other place you cannot drink beer. But the VAT they get from beer, they use it to go and develop Ugawasa. I'm sorry to say, I did not do my university education in the zoo. That's why we speak the way we do. We are learned. There is no argument they bring we cannot demolish. None. Because Nigeria itself is an artificial creation. If our ancestors came together with Hausa, Bini, Yoruba, everybody say, do you know what? Let us have a very big country where we can move cattle from place to place, where we can rob and loot and defraud people, then I wouldn't mind. But a white man came. Do you know the funniest thing? They took him from Hong Kong. You know that? Lugard. Lugard was in Hong Kong now. That's where they hired him from, to go and form the West Africa Frontier Force with Ghanaian soldiers, and they came and conquered and beheaded our people. Somebody is telling me I should be loyal to British imperialism. That's what you mean. If I accept the zoo called Nigeria, it means I need to accept British imperialism, and I wouldn't have that. It's impossible. And I'm sure it is very clear. And thank you very much. That's the way I debate. I allow you to speak. You allow me to speak. I don't jump or shout over people. There's no need for it, because I know our argument is superior. There is nothing you say I won't demolish. Line by line. Line by line. There is nothing you will say I won't demolish. Everything. Because the unity of a people is based on shared value system. That is how we know who are Biafrans. All the women tie two-piece wrapper. Simple. Value system. Outside. As I told them in Taiwan, you don't tie two-piece wrapper in a hurry, do you? And I mean, I'm in here negotiation. I don't want you about less or top. Please, before you come to debate on Radio Biafra, I'm waiting for Shoyinka. Is who I want to demolish him with facts and figures. OAU, Africa, let's unite. For how many years? You can't even unite to get drinking water and getting ordinary drinking water. You cannot unite for it. Every year is good leader, bad leaders. If you get good leader, if you get where are the leaders coming from? From the same population, from the same people. Yet you cannot be developed.
That's much. That's how our leader Mazin Namdekano demolished the Okoko. My author. Bayo, Tony, Maya, Demolished Umu Okoko. Okay. I don't know. I want to put up the link. There may be some people that wants to come in and talk about that also. Yeah. One of our sisters wants to come. I don't know if she's watching me. One of our Wada, Pastor Rose. Let me forward the link to you, Pastor Rose, if you're watching. Pastor Rose, if you're watching, there's something she wants to come and share. Let me call her. She wants to come and make some, iron out some things. And please, Umar, should understand that every platform that will operate. Yeah, Pastor Rose, I've sent you the link. Oh, if you want to use it and come in now, fine. Yeah. Yeah, I've sent it. So any of our Umuada that wants to address Umu Biafra through Pastor Van platform, it is all yours at any time. At any time. Because we must propagate this gospel and we must awaken people. So you can see how intelligent our leader is. The wisdom from Master Nambikano, the humility also. Okay, Master Yekachi wants to wants to add on to what Master Nambikano said. Master Yekachi, yeah, you can mute yourself quickly before our Mwada will come. You know, Mwada, you don't disturb when they take microphone.
Mazi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Live and direct,
wow,
I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes,
hello?
I can hear you. Go on. Go on.
Okay, sir. Okay. You see, yesterday, Mazi, he demo. Oh my God. In fact, we must see our leader. Let me talk about our leader first before I go to that Okoko. Our leader is a man that we need any time anybody who lack wisdom, even if he die, he will not be buried. Anytime anyone who lack wisdom will go and touch him and go and have wisdom and have anybody whose brain will go and touch his body and have brain, his brain will open. Okay, the Okoko was ranting. He was ranting. He was speaking the way. In fact, that is typical Nigeria. He was ranting. You don't want to listen for that person to talk. That is peculiar to Nigeria.
Where are you? This your network. If you say inside swimming pool, you day. The team they wobble. Please, those that are watching, can you hear Mazioyeka very well? You know, the team just they wobble.
Okay. I think, can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead. Until
can you
complain, go ahead. Yeah,
okay,
go.
I said our leader, our Lord MNK. Lord MNK is a man that, in fact, he will stay for century. Anybody who lack wisdom, who lack ability to reason, will go and touch his body, and the person will get wisdom. He demolished the Okoko beyond that. In fact, the typical Nigeria is evident on that board, on that man. He was ranting after speaking. Our leader was able to listen to him, and he was not able to listen to get to debate amicably, to debate peacefully. He was ramping. In fact, he should be. I don't know if he's supposed to see this by now. Maybe he have received sense. Maybe that person. I don't know who he is, but by now he must have received sense, because having listened to how our leader line by line demolished the Okoko and his argument, he will receive sense. You know, sometimes they come. You know, there was last time I go, one guy from Edo. You know, Edo, the people from Edo, most of them are Fulani blood. They are Fulani blood. Go to Awus, most of them are Fulani blood, Fulani fathers. Yes. Okay, that is what I see them arguing like this. In fact, I don't stress myself because I know they are Fulani blood. Fulani fathered many of them in Awuchi, precisely. Okay? So, no matter what we do to them, they will be arguing, they will be fighting for their where their blood come from. They are Fulani bloods, most of them. Okay? And our leader spoke well, he said everything. We are not want to stop the Benin monarchy. They can stay on their own if they want to stay the Benin monarchy. Those who want to join Biafra will join Biafra. Okay, that is what he said. He said everything there. That's all we want. Okay, we don't want anybody who will obstruct our freedom, who will come and stand on our way because of one nonsensical one big Nigeria. Okay, you are fighting for what was not there before your father was born. Even your father, even the monarchy in Edo is senior Nigeria. Is senior Nigeria. Okay, and you are fighting for what you did not create. I don't know what is wrong with our people. What is wrong with these people? They cannot reason. I think one of the things that caused this is lack of history. Because if history were taught properly, none of our leaders wouldn't have spent years in liberating our people. Due to inability to know our history, most of them are speaking and arguing blindly. This kind of person now, had they even know about history, you wouldn't have made all the blood, all the blah blah blah, all the jargon, all the garbage he vomited out. In fact, I'm very proud. I'm extremely proud of our leader. And in fact, he's after God and my parents, he's the next God if there is any other. I'm telling you, Lord MK, respect, Lord MK, respect. Thank you, man.
Yes. Thank you, Onyeka. Thank you so much. You see, you see where the Okoko got angry? He got angry because they said Nigeria is a zoo. Tell me, who doesn't see the condition in Nigeria today and know that even in the zoo, life is even better in the zoo.
Zoo is better than Nigeria. Zoo. Animals are kept according to their species. In zoo. Yes. Let us be realistic. Zoo is better than Nigeria. Okay?
Yes.
No sentiment. Anybody who is fighting to sustain Nigeria is the person, and in fact, the person is delusional. Nigeria is the gross crime against humanity that must not be sustained, is unsustainable, and must be destroyed, must be dismantled. Come what may. Nigeria must be dismantled. We can never allow our children to inherit the status quo. Is gross crime against humanity. Anybody telling you to validate Nigeria is your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He said that Britain is the problem. That Britain is the problem. The Ambassador can ask him. Ambassador was ready to ask him, question one after the other and demolish him. But immediately he just had zoo. He just sparked. Why call it not zoo? Why call it not zoo? But he said that it is Britain that is the problem. The Ambassador can now ask, who created Nigeria?
Oh.
And if they are the problem and they are the one that created Nigeria, that means Nigeria is a problem.
Exactly.
They created a problem.
I love my leader. Our leader, I love you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi.
And one good thing that I enjoy so much and that I give God the glory is that Mazi Simon Ekpa also, imbibe in the same spirit.
That is the spiritual son indeed. Spiritual son indeed. Son. I feel like son.
The same
like son.
Did you see the way Simon Ekpa dismantled them in that guy and that Dr. Damages? Dismantled them.
Oh my God. You know one thing about Nigerians, they think that when you are speak with their grammatical eloquency means that they are educated. That is one thing we need to let our people know. Grammatical eloquency, your eloquence in spoken English does not indicate you are brilliant or you're educated. English is just a language. Okay? I was asking one guy today, he was saying, somebody is not educated because not speaking English, because not fake accent. I told him, with your grammatical eloquency, yet Chinese man that don't speak English build their infrastructures. And yet you can't do anything with your English spoken. I think that is the problem. When they go and begin to fake accent to cram dictionary, they think that spoken English means that one is educated. No. Okay? The last time I checked, English is one of the crimes committed against us. Imposition of English language as our language of learning is one of the crimes they committed against us. When you research, you see that most of the countries that are doing well in Asia, science and technology, their language of learning, math and physics is their mother tongue. Okay? It gives them the ample knowledge of the physics, of the science. Okay? They impose English on us. They refuse to teach us to translate that physics in our tongue, but Bible translated, even in a dialect, different dialects. We can start reasoning by now. What people start reasoning? Spoken English is not a yardstick to knowledge or brilliancy. It's just a language. No different from someone who speaks Igbo or speaks fluently.
Exactly.
That is why our leader said, years of our independence, we will develop our lingua franca from all our dialects, our language of learning.
Exactly.
And I support that. It must be done.
Yeah. Let us take one call. Thank
you, sir. Thank you so much. I'll be back.
Thank you. Okay.
Let me change my network.
Okay, caller, you are now through. Please, you can talk now, caller.
Okay, brother, I want to speak what Onyeka said, the last speaker.
Okay.
He was saying that Benin are Fulani blood, right?
Yeah.
Right? No, they are not Fulani blood. Before I tell you where they come, I want to ask you one question, Pastor Van.
Okay.
Do you think that the Jews, during the time they are in Egypt, even when they come out from Egypt, do you believe that Egyptians love the Jews? Yes or no?
Egyptians did not love the Jews, oh.
Thank you. The same way, Benin people never love Biafra because Benin people they are from Egypt.
Yes.
Okay? They are from Egypt. During the time the Jews come out from Egypt, remember that the daughter of Pharaoh come out with all her servants and their guard and everything. They follow them come out.
Yes.
So between Benin and the Yoruba, two of them come from Egypt because if you look at the type of hatred they hate Biafra, right? And this is why I'm telling you this thing. Some of people are saying that Benin is a Biafra. They can never follow us.
Yes.
So we are fighting for our freedom. We are fighting it for once and for all. We don't want to bring any problem in our land.
Exactly.
You understand me?
Yes.
If they follow us as a Biafra, I swear to you, you see this thing they are doing, it must continue in Biafra land.
Yes.
Okay, now look at my brother. They are saying one Nigeria. Look at how Lagos is congested. Now they are building another seaport in Badagry. Another seaport in Badagry. Upon the way Lagos is congested, and you say that you are one Nigeria. I don't know the type of hatred Benin people hate we able speaking country. I don't know. They are worse than pretend. I'm telling you the truth.
Yes.
The way they hate us, they hate Biafra. They are worse than pretend. Even Fulani himself. So I have made this comment several times. I don't know how to make research, but I will tell you the truth. If I know, I will know whether it's Benin or Yoruba come from Egypt, so that we will know what we are fighting for.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
You're right.
My brother, this is only what I wanted to drop out here because if you look at the way I was watching Flip television every day in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Any day, any Benin man come out there to speak, he must condemn Igbo man.
Yes.
Every day, and a Benin man come out there to speak. All the problem is Igbo man.
Yes.
So my brother, thank you for your good work. This is the only thing I wanted to chip in. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Wow. You see, and that's true. You wonder during this time of Peter Obi, you see them, the way all of them, they never support Biafra. They hated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Most of the people that attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu about this zoo issue, they are majorly from Edo State. Majorly. Most of them. Majorly from Edo State. You ask them, why are you now? And the truth is that when the whole thing now begin to play out, they are still the same person that came online. You know, most of them are online, comedians and all what have you. They are the same person that came back and said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was right, oh. Nigeria is even worse than Zoo. I'm telling you, majority of them, they are the people that keep saying we are Nigeria, we'll be Nigeria, we'll not be Biafran, we'll be Nigeria. Now, when the thing don't they play out now, all of them, they look for a way out. I'm telling you, very, very shameful, honestly. Very disappointed with this set of mentality. This set of mentality. Please, if you want to come, you can come in. Pastor Rose, I'm waiting for Pastor Rose. I've sent her the link, and I wonder why she's not here. Let me give her a call again. If she doesn't come, we're going to end the broadcast any moment from now. But if anybody comes in, fine and good, we'll continue. I actually wanted to play that message. That's just what I really wanted to come and do. Let me ask Wanda. Frank Weke, thank you very much. Thank you. Use the link.
Okay.
Use it.
Through the WhatsApp call, just by then like that.
No, you click the link. You click that link. You follow the procedure. That it will give you the. No, let me end the link I sent to you on the WhatsApp. Try it and see how. You just follow the procedure. They tell you. I don't know what it will tell you. How it will tell you to do it. Just try it again. She's having a challenge there. Okay, that program with Dr. Damages. Do I still have that program? Somebody should send me the link to that program. The link to that. I can't even remember this thing. The day it was done. It's been a little bit long time they did that program. Yeah, you're right. Once in a while we'll play it. how our PM demolished them. Demolished them. You know, most of them that were obedient to be that. Today they're not the same person telling Obi, you are too weak. Obi, in fact, some of them are even saying Tinubu will rule for 8 years. Did we hear that a faction of Obi party, they are calling for Nigerian government to arrest to arrest Obi, and they should arrest him. What Tinubu cannot do does not exist. I'm telling you, what Tinubu cannot do does not exist. Yeah. They're calling for Obi's arrest. They're calling for his arrest. They want Nigeria. They want Nigeria. They want Nigeria. Oh. I don't know if our mother is not finding it easy to come in. Why? Why is she not finding it easy to come in? Let me see. Maybe I can pick up another video from me. Okay, there's this video I wanted to play. Let me see. Before you did. Okay. Before you did. Which one is this one? Let me share the screen of this one. Okay. Of course.
His much.
We need to learn from people that leave their places to come and build other people's country. And then eventually they will, when things like what is happening in Nigeria now happen, they lose their investment, they lose everything, because definitely Nigeria is crashing. Nigeria is crashing, and there's nothing that will save Nigeria. So those of you that are investing up and down in Nigeria, Martin Amdekano have been advising people. This is a very old video that Martin Amdekano did some years ago, to show you people the need for you to start going back home. Akurolo. So let's listen to this.
This is the home of the Shylock, the merchant of Venice. He was a Jewish man. This is an object lesson to the Igbo fools and idiots who are building their palaces in Kano, in Maiduguri, in Lagos, in Abuja, that this building here was built by a Hebrew, a Jewish man, Shylock, of the Shakespeare fame, Merchant of Venice. This is his home. We are here in Padova. I'm Nnamdi Kanu, of course, and these are our people that brought me to this place. We came, Radio Biafra is in, we are here in Italy, touring Italy. And over there, all the houses you can see, we are built by Jews. Here, if you go there today, you will see no Jewish person there. It's all been taken from them. This is the home of the man that there was so much jealousy against this man in Europe that they decided to write. Shakespeare himself wrote The Merchant of Venice. If you look here, that is the canal. Right across where the cyclist is going is the canal that used to bring in his wares, his merchandise, all the way from the city of Venice that is just down the road from there. So what we're going to do is to attempt to go in. We are going to remind our people that is necessary for our people to be prudent with their sense. This here, as I said, was built by one man alone. Inside is a huge expanse of property and woodland and everything built by a Jewish man. But the Jewish man and the family, they're not here today. The same thing will happen to all Igbo people who are stupid enough to build their houses in Lagos and in Abuja. The same thing will happen to you. This is gone. It's not in Israel, it's here in Venice. Magnificent courtyard, not built in Jerusalem, in Tel Aviv.
If you know Obi Kubana, if you know E-Money, if you know all the rich Igbo men that are building, establishing, expanding, buying estates in Lagos, in Abuja, tag them, let them come and watch this video for their own good. I'll rewind it again. Let me rewind it from the beginning. For those of them that may be coming now, as you're inviting them, invite them. Mazen Namdekano have been warning all you people, but you will not listen. Let's take it back.
This is the home of the Shylock, the merchant of Venice. He was a Jewish man. This is an object lesson to the Igbo fools and idiots who are building their palaces in Kano, in Maiduguri, in Lagos, in Abuja, that this building here was built by a Hebrew, a Jewish man, Shylock, of the Shakespeare fame, Merchant of Venice. This is his home. We are here in Padova. I'm Nnamdi, of course, and these are our people that brought me to this place. We came, Radio Biafra is in, we are here in Italy, Turin, Italy. And over there, all the houses you can see, we are built by Jews. Here, if you go there today, you will see no Jewish person there. It's all been taken from them. This is the home of the man that there was so much jealousy against this man in Europe that they decided to write. Shakespeare himself wrote The Merchant of Venice. If you look here, that is the canal. Right across where the cyclist is going is the canal that used to bring in his wares, his merchandise, all the way from the city of Venice that is just down the road from there. So what we're going to do is to attempt to go in. We are going to remind our people that it's necessary for our people to be prudent with their sense. This here, as I said, was built by one man alone. Inside is a huge expanse of property and woodland and everything built by a Jewish man. But the Jewish man and the family, they're not here today. The same thing will happen to all Igbo people who are stupid enough to build their houses in Lagos and in Abuja. The same thing will happen to you. This is gone. It's not in Israel, it's here in Venice. Magnificent courtyard, not built in Jerusalem, in Tel Aviv, in Ashdod, in Nazareth. It's built here. And the family is not here anymore. The same thing will happen to Igbo people. The same thing will happen to you. Igbo people, you will lose your property. This property doesn't belong to the family anymore. They're not here. You will lose yours as well. If this was built in Israel, they will have no problem today. But it wasn't, because they were outside. The same way some of you are foolishly living in Lagos and in Abuja. Something will happen.
Good. That's it. It's a short video. That's all about it. That's all about it there. A word is enough for the wise. A word is enough for the wise. I think can't see the talk for here again. Okay.
which I think is a new genre. I thank Simon Ekpa for actually bringing it up. I think Simon Ekpa does this very brilliant video analysis, which I think is a new genre, so to speak, in this propagation. I thank. That was the deal they got. That was why they put in Susi Banjo as the vice president. Some of you don't know this, but of course we know. That was the deal they got. That brought AD is logical republic. Their next leader, because the deal Awasa made with Yoruba is that after Buhari, Tinubu will go in as the president of this. That was the deal they got. That was why they put in Susi Banjo as the vice president. Some of you don't know this, but of course we know. That was the deal they got. That brought AD. Is it AC? I don't know what their name is. It AD or AC? And the Yoruba Party and the Awasa Party of Congress for the CCP or whatever it's called together to form APC. That was the deal. Obasanjo will rule after Obasanjo, Yaradua, after Yaradua, and then he comes back to get another Yoruba man. But unfortunately for them, there was Jonathan somewhere in the back door listening. Then death came, Yaradua died. A gentleman, I must say, although he ordered troops to go into Biafran to go and kill people in Ijoland. And then here we are today. The power has gone back to Awasa, Fulani, Islamic Boko Haram, and of course, it's coming back to Tinubu next. Some of you don't know this, but we are telling you in advance. We are telling you 8 years in advance so that you prepare for it. Tinubu. But there is so much pressure coming right now, even from white commentators, that he cannot survive it. The pressure is now mounting on the kleptomaniac, the chief leader of them all, the granddaddy of treasury looters in the zoo, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yoruba man, Yoruba. Yeah, the nation's guy is what you should do, not nonsense. You know, if you put a Yoruba man there, he will steal 100 million. Yoruba will put billion in police. But I was. If the zoo is not performing well, it is one of the prime reasons. If you count Babangida, the next person you mention is Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mazinam Tikado exposed this 8 years before it started happening. Oh my goodness. What happened to our mommy? Let me try. She's probably having a challenge coming in. So I should send it back. The link is there now. Should I send it back again? Nobody's there to help her. Okay, who is back? Well, thank you, fellow Biafrans. I have to leave it here. I love you guys. May God bless our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Remember, 29th is the vote of no confidence on all the political bugaboo in Biafran land, all the political office holders in Biafran land. We're giving them a vote of no confidence. And if you haven't voted yet on the Twitter of our Prime Minister, you need to go there and vote it. Go there and vote. You need to vote now because on the 29th, it will be action. It will be action. He said, let her speak on the phone. I don't know why I'm calling her. She's not even answering. She would have preferred to speak on the. She would have preferred to speak on the video. I don't know why. Let me try. I'll call her again. To assist her. Okay, she's here. She's here. I was almost leaving and she's here. Hello, Wanda. Sorry,
Hello.
Okay. You don't want to show your face? Don't want to show your beautiful
I want
face?
to show. Okay. Where can I put it first? Where is your... Okay. Here. Okay. Is it? Start the microphone. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you loud and clear. But if you can activate your video, it will be nice.
Okay, where can I activate it? Where? Which side will I go? You are in the studio. Everyone can see and hear you. Okay?
Yeah, look for the camera. Look for the camera and click on it. It will open.
Okay.
But if you cannot, no problem. They can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Okay, the camera, I've seen it.
Hey,
Is it okay?
Wada, Pastor Rose. Welcome.
Welcome, my brother.
Pastor Vam is so impressed to have you, so happy to have you on the platform. So the platform is yours. He said you want to address important issues. So I said, take the microphone and talk to Biafrans.
My Biafran, is a pleasure. Asim Kankele Autopilot Worldwide, IPOP Autopilot Worldwide. Asim Kankele Madnile Biafran for all you people are doing for this Biafran to come. And actually use this opportunity to greet and Kankele the only man, the only son, our beloved and the great man that God with this our movement, our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. And achọrọ iji ohere a na-ekele onye ndu anyị, the only man standing, the only man who has given all, give his soul, give his family, give everything, give his life, give his everything, happiness, to make sure that he said, whether Biafra, whether he's there or not, Biafra must come. Sure. And they asked him that fateful day, are you surprised? He said no, that he knows that his spirit is with us. And that day he danced and used his leg to send a direct message to his son, Mazi Simon Ekpa. That was the day Ika Hosinayacho for 100 man Obuteya. And Anamasigi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nwokoma, the great prophet of Biafran and of the world, wherever you are, Biafra is with you. Continue holding forth because we know you are going to come and lead this Biafra movement. And I want to greet my brother Vam, the great brother. Indeed, I respect this man. I just want to tell you that we have gone a long way. a man who knows where to come when he's wrong, to turn back and come and say yes. This is the kind of Biafra we are looking for. Nobody is perfect and nobody knows it all. Mazi Raphael. People don't know about him, but I know about him. He has been in industry, in this media for long. He's with a lot of people. Do I call about a lot? He has been with. Sonny is there. Pastor Sonny, what is his name? The one in UK.
Your camera, only your head is showing so that you will cover the space well. No.
Is he okay now? Is he okay now?
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't need
okay.
so big, my darling brother. It's okay. 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 So, Sonny Adeleje, Dalifi, these are the people, Adelaja. These are the people he brought up. These are the people as a great man he has worked with. Is it in Redeemed Christian Center? Do I talk about it a lot? But when he started this movement took him to another direction. He stands strong. And if you go and watch his previous time, he has never ceased to talk about Biafra. I want to tell you that today, nobody owns Biafra. All of us own Biafra. I just want to talk most of the time. These people comes and round out. I haven't addressed them. I want to address Biafran. Listen to me, please. Kelechi, Livingstone, you called yourself Prince, that you are a man of God. And you lied to Biafra for long. That what Mazi Simon Ekpa bound was the one that we did. It is a lie, Biafra. We finished that. And we decided that we are going to sign each of us name and send to Simon. And on Faithful Sunday, we did it. But we said that that platform would keep until that platform, maybe we have anything to discuss, but we have closed the whole thing. No, these people now went to another and create another platform, put another people and call it the center without the group knowing that they have left the one and went and created this exactly the one Simon said, I don't know anything about this one. You people should stop it. Mazi Livingstone, you forgot what happened the last day.
Don't give him Mazi. He's not a Mazi. Anybody that is a liar and a devil, don't give them Mazi, because Mazi is a holy
You
name.
know what?
Mazi.
Is that you remember what happened in the Bible? In Agota, that day. I raise up my cup. Mazi Van may know what happened. Imanda na kwupu ndị mmadụ ọha wakpara onwe ha nkata ha dabara na ya. Olulu ha gwuru ihe ha dabara na ya.
Wow.
It pains me that you allow that spirit to enter you. Because you know it's the curse that I laid on you that fateful day that is happening to you. I told you that anyone that come on my way, as far as my hands are clean, my heart are neat in this Biafra land, you people will not take it easy. The same thing that happened to Ife Onwubiko. When you gang up against me, you forgot the tears, the same thing that happened. And today, until you come out and confess, Kelechi, a hand that feed you, a hand that brought you up is the hand that you are cutting like a goat, without knowing that that hand you use in cutting can even turn and cut you back. Today you can talk back to Mazi Simon Ekpa, who love you, beloved brother, in whom I am well pleased. But now you have turned against Mazi Simon Ekpa. You have turned against what you stand because of anger to fight against this struggle. And I want to tell Biafrans, it is not about Mazi Simon, our PN, that you are fighting. Imagine you people coming out and tell the world that we don't have anything on ground. You people sentence back Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to DSS dungeon because Nigeria was afraid of us. That's why they couldn't do nothing. And you people know that you came publicly and lied against this innocent man and this movement. Oh, Kelechi. Oh, Livingstone. What a shame. You bring my pictures out, you bring Mazi, you were showing people that this is exactly the place that Mazi, without telling Biafran that this is not the one that Mazi Simon Ekpa are bound that generates all these stories. Were Gaddafi with us then? I want to ask you a question. 3 people that you added there, were they in that platform? No. Now you talk about Dr. Orabeze, Ngozi Orabeze. Do you know what you used to call Dr. Ngozi Orabeze? Your baby. The best thing that ever happened to Biafra. You doesn't joke with this woman because you know that her heart is pure. You know she'll be in her working place. You know how far she have fight for this struggle. You now call him that he's the one working for Nigeria. What a shame. And you will go and stand in pulpit telling people that Jesus loved. You are fighting this struggle, but you could not fight the same people that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same people that don't want his people to go. The same people that marginalize us. The same people, the Nigerian government. Our politician, you can't even open your mouth to talk. I don't want to address other people because those ones are nothing. I want to address the particular key point in this autopilot. Livingstone, you forgot how you remove people anyhow. You forgot how you insult people anyhow. You forgot how you report. Because then nobody goes to see Mazi Simon Ekpa but you. You will bring people down. You forgot this Ife Onwubiko you are working with. The day you talk and Honorable told you, no, we don't do that. Let Ife be. We made 3 calls a day. We spent 5 good hours talking. This is the person, the same person. Ife Onwubiko. You have shown your true colors. A beloved sister that Mazi Simon took. He don't even know who is honorable then. Everything he gave you privilege. He walked with you with all his heart. And if he, what did you do? You now start releasing the records, the videos, the audios of people, of our gallant men. If you're Mubiko, do I tell you how you betrayed Nelly? The same boy that you are using his voice. Let the Biafran go and watch that boy. He's still the same boy that connived with the native doctor and make Nelly to go wide. And you people photoshoot Nelly's picture. And you people, if you're Mubiko, you are the one who brought that picture with that brother. You are the one. Oginwa. And I say, stop by Oginwa mechari ihe niile. Wepụta voice gị. Ọkwa ị na-ewepụta voice mmadụ. M ga-ebido wepụtawa voice nke gị. That meeting, the voices ị na-ewepụta. Because nature can imani na do but then mechi ọnụ. Those ones ndị mmadụ kwuru okwu ka ndị ahụ ka ị na-ewepụta mana iwepụta ebe gị nwa kwuru okwu Ife Onwubiko. Ife mgbe e nyere camp enye gị a lot of privilege ụmụada enwe. If is it media team, mgbe mụ na ndị media team, we started, we play, we do everything. It was bouncing. Just one day, Batania, everything's from that day, media scatter. Be with all Bagarage. When I want to address them because they have been ratting up. They will be the last. Biafra makano dinda ma ndena batawunde IPOP autopilot. Mano dinde ne nkanoya hane a project. I'm gonna have the situation of what is happening in this place because instead because they may go too much mpo na ya. And they should stop because yesterday these people put now rant everything just because now people ask no. I want you people to know that these people are fallen angels. These people are evil.
They're not angels. They're not angels, so they are demons. Fallen demons.
These people are the worst thing that ever happened to Biafra. But I want to use this opportunity to tell you that Nigerians, we are coming for you. Our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, kept you people quiet because he wants to see whether the Mazi will come out. But you, the lawyers, the enemies of Biafra, the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will come out and deceive the Biafran that look at. It is a lie because as far as Ejimofo, Ifeanyi Ejiofor,
hold on.
He's still with
you. Hold on. Matthias Nnabuike, I am not the one talking. Somebody else, stop writing this your comment or then I'll block you. If you write this comment again, I'll block you.
No, to her. How far no to
talk now? Why are you repeating the same thing every time? I know what to talk about. She is talking her mind. Allow her to talk. Stop writing this comment here. This should be the last time.
How far no to her? How far block or her? Tinya her one side. I'm coming for you people now. I've left the media, but I want to come out by myself in the public that no why undene sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to prison. But I want to tell you, as far as Chuko Kikabia no na this injem with Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Gapota. And I want to tell all Biafrans, this time around, we are going to get it right. Many are called, but few are choosing. This time around, no matter the DOS, Abegobia infiltrate themselves in and IPOP autopilot to be destroying, betraying and destroying. Chuko Kikabia magefishi her out, but this time is not it. We have passed even the Rubicon. Ihe na-agwa unu that one then achunu will be Nigerian or who Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi is the best thing, the best thing that ever happened in this Biafra movement. And I want to tell everybody, if you think that your money, you are saving your money, the day you will beg for that money, watch Henry Rogers. He was calling that God he did not believe in. And at the end of that, they humiliate him. Do you know the Kabandi Waimere? That is the Kabandi Awusano now. This Janja Willie Henny Line. We have many opportunity to take back.
Yeah, 1 minute, my sister. Don't be angry. 1 minute. Matthias, I know that you are autopilot, but our mommy is expressing herself. That's why I have told her that we have already won. But she wants to express herself. You don't know how it is bothering her to express it. Allow her to express herself. You must not, like me now, I am like a son to her. So I'm not going to tell her what to say. So she will have to say what she wants to say. And when she finishes, we can go to other subjects. Please. I know you are autopilot, but sorry, my big sister.
Onya who sorry. You know why? Ndapota yesterday mess ya up. Ndapota one nyahu they continue. Or would this struggle kai choi neme? Or would this stand down name? We high choi no. What we want to hear. I want to address those people who think their money will save them. I've left them. I just want to address them that, you know, all these our brothers and sisters who believe that what we are doing is not going to work. It's already working. You don't give up. You don't give up. This is the time for us to stand and do the needful. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he will not disappoint you. He will never disappoint. 30 days, it will be 1 good 2 years. This man is lying down in DSS dungeon. Not even in a prison that he can have a facility. No. He has discharged and acquitted. And you people are not going after the people that is holding him. You people are not going after the governors. You people are not going after the Ndeze. You people are not going after the president and Nigerian Janja. We know you people are after people that are working night and day to make sure that this Biafran will come true. It's painful. I want to talk general now to us. Everyone, IPOP autopilot worldwide. IPOP, indigenous people of Biafra land and Biafra. Can I stop with sabotage one? Can I stop with this? Akwa Chineke nọrọ nye anyị this thing ka anyị pụta. Ka anyị stop ịlaghachikwa back to Egypt. Ba anyị na-agba onwe anyị okpuru. Ba anyị na-disgrace onwe anyị. Our time to bring our finance. Every Saturday, no matter how small, how big you have, it is time for you and me to come and give our offering, tithe video. All of you are saying, why will it be on Saturdays every Saturday? But every Sunday you go to give your offering, you go to give your tithe, you go to give your free will offering. Why don't you use Saturday as the same thing? Asa anyukota mamere ono ogbo ofo. We need your help because you know why? Nobody is ready to help us. Not they don't want to help us, but because they will say people they are coming to help. How far has there been? Remember that we don't have any other income but we to tax ourselves. And we will do it. This movement is not personal. Gina one negi or one negi wanyo, one negi woke so we hunu gedosa. Unejiri agbawa mbokuru. Maybe she was the struggle. I'm talking for every of us that is in this struggle. Una form wakaba. Une destroy you because no wo ya wamo no hineku. Biko umu nwannem. Onye no carry beya. Our time to go home. Unu weputakwa no Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Unu fight ya ka this Biafra bia na this injem because emekata ndị Hausa achia 8 good years. I tell you, ihe anyị na-ekwu anyị ga-ekwu ya. Because in the Israel, every Arab country are ready to sponsor to make sure that they eliminate us. Ihugoni ihe ha mere during the time, ha send how many tankers, how many war, but anyị nọ n'ebe nọrọ na-agba onwe anyị mgbe okpuru. We cannot even respect Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. One negi megodi ge anything. When you remember this man called Onye Ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, you say no. Let me drink it and wait until Biafra come. Obviously, igwawazie nwanne gị ho mere gị, igwawazie ya because nine nwe ndidi. Ndidi kama, ndidi ka eji aga. No one is perfect, but this movement, we have to be perfect to make sure that we got what we need, which is Biafra. Maazị Raphael, thank you for what you are doing in this struggle. Stand, because I know that God brought you in this movement. Continue standing. God Chukwokikabeama will never let you fall down again. Because indeed, you are a true son of Biafra. And Maazị will be proud of you. Do you know why I love this, my brother, Maazị Simon Ekpa. He's a man of forgiveness. Even today, if these people genuinely come, he will still welcome them with his whole heart and mind. Because he's not fighting for anybody. Me and you are fighting for those our mothers, those our brothers, those ones they cannot give, those ones who are dying 2,000 to go to hospital. Here, hospital is free. Hospital is free. Education is free. School is free. Whatever you want to do, as far as you are willing, you will do it. And you people are still being in bondage. Whether you like it or not, we are moving forward. The day Mazi was born is the day Biafra rise. Chukwu Okike Abiama has heard our cry. Let me tell you why Biafra has never come. Biafra want to come to take the people that is holy and pure to enter in Biafra land, because the land is a holy land. I will leave, but I want to say thank you for listening. Please don't give up. Continue supporting. Continue working endlessly. You that is in Biafra land, continue to spread the gospel that Biafra is coming. Go and listen, enter Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Go and make sure that you stand for the truth. Please. Biafra is already there, but we need your finance and your support. God bless you.
Some of them are asking to take calls. Wait, maybe they want to ask you a question. Yes,
Okay.
we can take calls. Pastor Rose is here. Let me put the number. You can call. Maybe you want to ask her some question because she knows these people better than I do.
Yes.
You know, I don't so much know this Ifi Onwubiko. I don't so much know her. Pastor Rose knows her better. Even Kelechi and all the, even Pastor Livingstone. They were much with them.
We work hand in hand.
Okay. So, you know,
when they left the struggle.
That's why when they are doing what they are doing, the thing is irritating our sister, and she cannot just keep them quiet. So
because they lied against Mazi, saying that Mazi bound the word he know, but that is not that one. This is another platform, because Mazi Gaddafi was not with us. Judith was not with us, with other people, because they left that platform to go and start. If they would tell Biafra the truth, and I will bring evidence. If they debunk it, I'll bring evidence. The one they created and the one Mazi Simon Ekpa abandoned, the movement. And if you're Mubiko, who is using the voice of that guy saying that they say they are not giving any ESM, I will still tell Biafra to listen to that voice and let them see that is still the same. His brother is still his brother that is working all these things. Going to come to sabotage this movement.
They have failed. They have failed woefully.
And the Kelechi who cannot even eat. Kelechi who is now bragging.
Shame.
Kelechi, it's a shame. They bring you Mechegi, you were a pig.
Shame.
Even 1 naira. But today you were able to come out and challenge Simon, which is okay. Because the world have seen that the jealousness and the enviness that is in you.
Now he's crying, he's begging. He wants to go back. He wants to go back to Buhari. He wants to go back to Buhari. Emeka Deadstone. Emeka Deadstone is begging. Don't go back to Buhari. Don't go back. That thing you were doing that time. Don't go back. So that remain here. God will see you through. He said he was telling
Uchi
people,
God.
do you know that if he wants to
Uchi
go back,
God.
they will give him money, he will be bigger than all of you.
Yeah.
Shameless people.
Do you see what is happening to Simand in group? Who is going there? I want to tell you, Biafra, that is not our business. Whether they go, they have out of the line. What if they can use their platform to fight the Janjaweed? If they can use their platform to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you people say your accountability. Is it not true? Ị na-achụgodi oke nọ n'ụlọ, ị ga na-achụ n'oke nọ n'ama, because ị ga-anọ n'ịchụ oke nọ n'ụlọ, oke m nọ n'ama bịazienu bịa gbuzie gị, ka ekwenụ what is the need? Ọ ka mma ị na-achụ oke nọ n'ụlọ, ị na-achụ oke nọ n'ama. Let me translate it. Okay means rat. They say they want to fight. If you are fighting a rat in the house, you must to fight the rat that is outside. So that when you are fighting it, the one that is outside will not come to kill you. You fight the one inside, you fight the one outside. But no way. The DOS. No way. No way. Anyone who from the Biafra struggle, instead unuga fight to stand there or fight to unaga fight to upstand who still stay, who has never moved, who has never stopped, who is continuously day and night creating. Unu na fight ka ọpụta, then ya kpụrụ ndị ụmụaka pụta now, ha gbuo ya, ha si fugo ya, nwa eto iju ihe gburu nna ya, ihe gburu nna ya egbuo ya. Aya na-eme otu ahụ, Maazị kwadoro mgbe o bidoro ya, no going back. Okama delay is better than you come out and disgrace yourself. That's why I love him. That's why I stand for him. That day I call him and say, as far as you stand in the truth, your sister will stand in him. I will stand for you. I will die for you. My life is meaningless without Biafra. I have given my life to them because I know that Mazi Simon Ekpa, if they have done everything they do to bring him down and he's still standing tall, my dear, my brothers and sisters, my life is meaningless without Biafra. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He said his life is meaningless. He has given himself sacrifice. The same thing I did to my life. If you wait, you are weak. Sit and keep your mouth quiet, but not to be destroying what you have never met. ESM they are killing them day and night. You, my brother, you are the one sabotaging every camp. You are the one making sure that the struggle that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kept, you want to destroy it so that you will take the glory. When you come, he say, because you, Simon, but let me tell you, you don't know how God has prepared this man called Mazi Simon Ekpa. You don't even know. If you know that, you will keep your mouth quiet or enter no lulu. Banye no lulu ke mechiegi. Banye na coffin ke mechiegi. I'm coming for you people. I've never slept. Enough of all this. Enough of all this. I won't know one platform. I won't know one internet. And when them were manana watching kete. That is why the white man came and give us, I'm sorry, God will forgive us. If you do, you say God will forgive. So that Hajiri Abianato Yelai, we're another thing, turn our Chinani Mbagara, Chinani unforgiving spirit of disgrace, spirit of making this Emechaga Bushi Peresina Chineka Nugo. If a whole London, Henry, now William, I'm coming for it. Henry and William cannot talk as a brother. They go through something, Mama Hamwa. A chick now was a queen in London, UK. Is it not a shameful thing for Biafra to wake up and know that these people are wicked? Devil incarnation with Tarani too. See now how with Tarani a jaw. Tinanya every day ya na kwaka na kabashia ai kabashita ya gabwe one night ai kabashita anyị nọ n'ihe anọ si na anyị na-ekpe 3 of you si na unu wo pastors onwe unu ụmụ Chineke ọ dị ihe a na-eme unu ejiri spiritual prayer kpee ya pụta na fight kwa ihe unu na fight unu niile everybody enye m asị m ọmụwa with the first person apụta nkwu okwu mana mpụta na internet I was every day making sure na nna support this thing ha mecha this thing apụta kelecha ha gwacha ha okwu because I know but less than this ya kpọbata because all who got the reality of the truth I see you no po just suspension because Nunu got create another plan, another thing. Was there another thing? Now Biafra believe for this thing. Okay, just that one. Iwe unu, manunu na-enye ndị ọzọ oche, manunu na-akwụpụ ndị ọzọ n'ọkụ, manunu na-eme the same thing emere unu now. We unu iwe na-ewe unu na-aga. Biafran, please stop listening to these people. All that platform they open, they call that platform. Please. They are not telling you people truth. They are putting lies. Let us come together. You may not love me. That is okay. But you have to love the struggle so that we have to be a team to get this. You that is in Biafra land, who goes every day sabotaging, going from one camp to another, just because Nenyegi 20,000, just because Nenyegi 10,000, Nenyegi 50, Nenyegi 100, Nebunyeregi moto, Makwara, Nituoro onwego faka. 3 is pointing at you, and the 1 is calling heaven. Nihi mere nwanne gị na one day a ga-eme gị ya. Chetakwa na ọ dị ndị nwugoro na ndị na-anwụ na this Biafra. Ọbara ha na-akwafu ha enyego onwe ha. Chetakwa na ndị Fulani na-abịa for you. Chetakwa, these people you are fight, you are agbara odibo. No one. Odibo onye gbara odibo bata say yes. Na ya nwetara. Can you imagine ihe mere Hope Uzodimma? Hope that destroyed the DC was the best governor. Oiji Gosiuno. What? Because you know why he's the best governor? Because he has killed a lot of people. He has given them what they want. All the youth that will stand for Biafra. All the youth that will make difference in 20 years coming, in 10 years coming, to be sure he eliminate go that generation. And they remember Nahawa can marry 5 wives, nwere concubine, but again, only one family you have. Remember, you may be enjoying today. Where will you be in 8 years if you don't get this Biafra? Please, every one of us, let us forgive and forget. Let us have one love and one unity. Biafran, please wake up from Ora. Tetanora is the spirit. Us to do the right thing. Please let us work to help our PM. I'll be leaving because you know why? Today I just feel it is on my burden that these people has taken enough. They are destroying what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has put in place. They are destroying the movement because not everybody knows about this movement. The genuine people are the people that is suffering. But I want to tell you that whether you like it or not, Biafra will come in this our generation. But I want to tell you that you will not push Mazin Simon Ekpa to go and be disgraced on the road. When he come, his enemy will be disgraced. And we are coming.
Thank you.
Because the difference is clear. Yeah. And they have seen how far we have gone. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless him. More wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding. But anyone that is around him who want to sabotage this because of enviness and greediness, may he never live to see Biafra. May that hole and that he dig for Mazi Simon Ekpa, may he enter it. Those that are laughing, they will cry the cry of Mazi Simon Ekpa and cry the cry of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and cry the cry of those that have wasted their blood because of Biafra and cry the cry of Biafra. I will be living. Please remember that every Saturday, it is good. Let us make it our where we now have our fellowship to come. Whatever you give is something. Remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, if every day you are putting 50 cents, 10, 1 euro, 1 cent, before you know it, it's going to be, if 1 million, 1,000 bring money every day, still we are going to go. We are good to go. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay, fellow Biafrans, we've had a wonderful evening. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful one. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And may God bless all our men on ground, our ESN, our Biafran Liberation Army. And may God bless all our Umada. May God bless you, Pastor Rose. May God bless Madam Azoka. May God bless all of you, Umada. Bless all your family. May God bless all our media warriors and every Biafran worldwide as we move to pass a vote of no confidence on all these politicians and all these political office holders. We are going to see, this new dimension take a new turn. You will see it happen before your eyes, and we are winning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my dog. Catch you for everybody. God bless.
Thank you.